Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Betty Kwan, and I come from Hong Kong. First of all, thank you FFG TV for giving me this chance so I can share with you this week. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you how networking industry can transform you physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'll be talking this in 3 parts, so let's get started. Okay, in this part, let's take a look on how networking industry can transform you physically. So first of all, nowadays, the majority of the great products are being sold through the direct marketing channel because this is the most direct and effective way to get to a large amount. And a lot of people benefited from these products. We've seen a lot of people being healed, a lot of sickness being proactively prevented, and people gained more energy on a day-to-day basis. So apart from the health side, during this journey, a lot of people will experience many big breakthroughs in their life. One of the examples is that throughout the journey, one is constantly being challenged to step out of the comfort zone. So what is comfort zone? Comfort zone is actually the zone where people feel safe and secure. So when people actually feel that they are in control of the environment. So take me as an example. Before I joined this industry, I'm actually in a super comfort zone. I had a good paying job. My boss was extremely nice to me. I had a good family. So I feel that I am in control of everything. I'm in control of my job, I'm in control of my finances, and also I'm in control of my plans for the future. Until something in me actually felt that my life was just repeating itself on a daily basis. So every single day, I just get up, go to work, travel, do PowerPoints, and at night, I will have late night conference calls. So every day is just like a robot repeating itself. So I didn't really experience much breakthrough in my personal growth life. So when I first started, although I felt very excited because I believe that this industry actually can transform a person's life 180 degrees. But at the same time, I was actually very fearful and a little bit scared as well, as many of you might have experienced. I come from an employee background, so I've never actually done any business. I've never done any closing. I've never presented a business opportunity to others. So in the first place, I need to actually learn a lot of new things, learn how to be uncomfortable, and I believe a lot of people will experience a lot of rejections. So I actually constantly challenge myself to improve on my interpersonal skills as well, on how to speak better and how to express myself better to others. And most importantly, how to listen more and show compassion to other people. So at one point, I realized that compassion actually plays a very important role in the success of the life journey. And at the end of the day, people don't really care how much we know until they know how much we care. Don't you agree? So with the compassion and curiosity, I started talking to people with different culture, different backgrounds, different ethnic groups, and different age. And actually, I was inspired by a lot of their stories in life. And this is one of the reasons that keeps me going in this industry. And with the help of the FFG Bootcamp and all the FFG systems and training, it actually opens my mind to see more of this world. And I believe that everybody is born a winner. And everybody deserves to be happy and successful in this life. So this process of constantly stepping out of my comfort zone also helps with my self-confidence. Before, in my previous life in the corporate world, I learned how to speak using my logic. And in this networking business, I learned how to speak with my mind and my heart. So I believe that using our mind and our heart will actually move the people. And using logic, we only can move so far. So FFG, it's such an amazing system that really opens my heart and let my emotional flow. So thank you, FFG, in teaching me how to speak my mind and speak with my heart. So in this process, I also learned about what is true leadership. I realized that the leadership that I had before wasn't a true leadership. It was only leading by authority. But in FFG, I learned about how to lead by example and how to lead by heart, and how to actually make a team being unified. And a team will be in perfect unity when we all put our own interests aside and we only look at one and only goal of the team. So FFG really teaches a lot about how to build people and also how to work together. It also let me see what is the weakness of myself and also understands the strength. And this industry in FFG also taught us how to actually operate in a team, how we learn to accept each other's differences, how we actually do confrontation to another. And building a team is like building a family where we don't leave each other. We learn to love each other. We learn to accept each other. We learn to accept each other's differences no matter what they do to us. So thank you, FFG, for teaching me all this. So in this process of constantly stepping out of my comfort zone, I actually get to learn more about myself and to grow myself, and also to find answers to my life and to discover what my purpose of life is on earth. So in another word, if you're also searching for answers in your life, this might be a good place for you to start. So in the second part, I will share about how this networking industry can improve our mentality. So thank you to the 3x21 Personal Growth Program created by Mr. Anki Hinata. This program actually led us top down a lot of positive information, success stories, inspirational stories into our subconscious mind in a very short time. So when our mind is full of these positive stories, when we face challenges in our life, we actually already have the answers in us. And all we need to do is just to apply. So this program is so fantastic where people can change from a negative mindset to a positive mindset in a very, very short time. And it actually allows us to react to challenges in a quicker way as well. So by reading a lot of books, it actually helps us. And by applying this into our next generation, our kids can also grow up in a positive environment. So through this program, it actually expands our mind to think wider and bigger and accepting a lot of the impossible things that can happen to us. We also become more creative when we talk to people, when we solve our challenges, and also we will come up with different ways of talking to people with different personalities. So in conjunction with the personal growth program, the networking industry is also the best place for us to switch from an employee, self-employed mindset into a business owner mindset. The majority of people joining this industry are mostly from the employee quadrant and also the self-employed quadrant without any experiences in running any business, just like myself. I'm from the employee quadrant and I've worked for the past 10 to 15 years. So when I first started this business, I realized that I cannot be using my employee mindset to running this business. And business is not a one-time deal. It doesn't happen the first time you build a business. A lot of people will fail. They will face a lot of rejections. And this networking industry will allow us to learn from our mistakes, to build and rebuild, at the lowest cost as well, because we only actually pay one-time investment, and we can actually build our own system. But if we were in a conventional business, we will be paying a lot of school fees, because you will build and fail and invest again and rebuild and fail. But this is actually the perfect industry for us to continuous to grow, to learn from our own failure, and to move on for something even better. The networking industry is also one of the best places to grow ourselves. By the help of our mentors. In this system, FFG system, we have a lot of experienced mentors which has already gone through the path that we will go through. And they are the one who can see our mistakes and the one who encourages us on a daily basis. So we don't have to be afraid to fall, because there will be always someone next to us telling us what we have done wrong and what we can improve. So networking industry is one of those industry where you don't build the business alone. You build it as a team, and there's always mentors there guiding you through the process. So you feel actually that you're more safe and more comfortable, because we do work as a team. And in this process, I believe that everybody will be faced with a lot of rejections. And in the beginning, when I faced my rejections from my friends and my prospects, I actually couldn't handle it. And that reflected, at that moment, my mentality and my mindset was really weak, because it's only a small rejection. But as I actually went through the process of dealing with multiple rejections, hundreds of rejections, it actually strengthened my belief and also my mind. Because every single time when each rejection comes, it's an opportunity for new learnings. It's an opportunity for us to reflect on myself, on what I've not done correctly, or areas where I can improve myself. So I take rejection as a learning process for me. And I've read that a lot of the successful people actually faces many rejections on a daily basis. So are you facing any rejections on a daily basis? If yes, then congratulations. That means you're growing. So this industry also trains me to have this never give up attitude. Before I joined this industry, I was one of those people who give up very easily. Nothing I did really was prolonged or more than 6 months. But ever since I joined this industry, my passion and my dreams actually motivates me to not give up so easily. So this industry really strengthened my mindset to be stronger and more firm on what I really want in life. So if you also want to grow your mentality to be a stronger person, a person with positive mindset, with a business owner mindset, and to have this never give up attitude, this is the best place for you to train yourself. And for me, it's the best place to grow myself, to train myself, to be a stronger person, to be a better person, and to be a more positive-minded person. So in this final part, I would love to share with you how my journey helps to improve my spirituality. So in this journey together with FFG, I realized that the meaning of true happiness and inner peace. I come to understand that there's actually a difference between external joy and true happiness. Before I joined this industry, almost all my joy actually comes through externally. I love to buy luxury bags, shoes, go on luxurious vacations, but something actually doesn't sound right, because usually I only get a very short-lived joy with all these material things. My joy probably lasts from a few hours to maybe just a little bit over a few weeks. But then after that, the joy is gone. But after I joined bootcamp, Value Your Life in 2009 in Jakarta, I come to find something that is very valuable in my life. And this is what true happiness and also inner peace. And I come to understand and I feel that by serving in bootcamp as a crew and by serving others on my team as well as in this organization gives me the true happiness that I can feel inside of me. And this true happiness can never be gone because seeing a person grow in confidence, knowing that my life is of value to other people through serving, it actually gives me the excitement and the passion of my life. So thank you for bootcamp for really digging out all my emotions and let me have a chance to let go of all my burdens. And I believe this true happiness and love is actually the most powerful elements on earth. And love can actually resolve a lot of problems that we are facing on a family level, on a personal level, on a country level, and even on a world level. So if for those of you who haven't attended bootcamp yet, you might consider, and I highly recommend you to go to bootcamp, Value Your Life. This will totally change your life. And I've seen a lot of lives being changed in this bootcamp. And they are people who come from all over the world. And this process and this journey actually unlocks my heart so I can have more feelings, more emotion, more compassion that I can feel for other people. And the more I serve, the more love were being deposited into my heart. And the most important part of this journey is that I get to know my God better, build a closer relationship. Before I came to know Him, I always think that I'm alone in this business. I'm always also doing it with my own power. And not until I build this spiritual relationship with my God that I understand that there's someone there, there's a bigger power there that cannot be handled by myself. And after that, I just follow and with my own feeling, with my instinct of where to build, who I build, and I actually have more love for the people that are around me. I became more patient and not as short-tempered as before. Patience for the people around me. I tend to think more from their perspective. I put myself in their shoe. And a lot of these actually came when my relationship to my God become closer. And as I grow deeper and deeper into this relationship and in this journey, I understand that love can actually resolve a lot of relationship problems. A lot of problems on the different levels in this world can be solved by love and having the compassion for one another. So if you're looking to grow spiritually, to be more grateful of your life, this is a great place for you to get connected and feel that inner peace and feel that love that are actually in you. So through FFG and through the process and the life journey here, I learn more about myself. I learn more about the people around me, and I'm more grateful to everything that happens in my life. And thank you, FFG, for all the trainings and all the programs that have been set in place for us. Listening to positive song actually grow our gratefulness. Even the moment we wake up in the morning, I'm grateful for the life that God has given me for the day. So being patient to others, being accept other people's weaknesses is part of the spiritual growth as well. So I would say that this is not only a life journey on itself, it's also a journey that I train my own mentality and also a journey of spiritual growth. So if you're looking for something on a spiritual level, this is an amazing process that you will go through where you learn to appreciate and also have a better connection to God or the creator of life. So thank you for listening and thank you for your time in this session. And I hope that you also learned something from the sharing. So thank you so much.